Hey everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. And so the struggle continues. And sorry for the clickbait on that video screen. Kind of feel dirty when I do that. It's weird. I know everybody does it. But I'm not even monetizing my channel, so I don't know. I want this to be the time that we solve this problem, okay? So here we have it. We looked at it a few weeks ago. I want it to run. It's begging to run. I mean, really is. I've had it for a while, and I've tried a couple different things in the way of getting a good ignition system for it. We're going to try one more. What's in this box? I wonder what it could be. It's a well-packaged item, that's what it could be. And for what I paid for it, it damn sure certain should be well-packaged. And it had also better do what it was advertised to do, which was spark on both cylinders. If it doesn't do that, well, eBay will be refunding my money. But I'm not going to be Mr. Skeptical. I'm going to assume that it does exactly what it says it'll do. So why is it torn down? Well, that's a great damn question. Now that my neighbor's performance Subaru is gone, I love that car. Sarcasm doesn't come through on video as well as it does, well, in my own ears. Not a Subaru guy. Alright, come on. Okay. So, why did somebody cut? I know those are just kill switch leads, but why? I'm confused. But I guess maybe I'm meant to be confused. So it's torn down. Minor scratches that I can see there. Actually, this side's a little more scored. Huh. That's actually a little bit disappointing. I mean, it's not terrible. But that... I think I'm turning that a little too easily. And these isolators are pretty roached. I was hoping I could make some money back on what I don't use off of this thing, but that is seeming optimistic at this point. So, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm just going to say I want to see spark on both cylinders, as was advertised. So that's a Champion CJY. What do we have on this cylinder? Oh, they're matched. CJY. That's, I guess, a good thing. I doubt that that's what came in here originally, but... Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up some remote spark testing devices here. Some way that you guys can see what they're doing. I hope. Stay. Okay. Oh, I need my... Oh, is that a 15? That is a 15. Alright, folks, cross your fingers. We should see spark on both cylinders. Sweet. Okay. I will install these on the saw. Or actually, I will install the ignition module on the saw. I know these coils are good, so they can serve as backups or maybe help recoup some of those costs I was talking about. We'll see. I'll get that module installed. I want to hear that run. Alright. So I just put fuel in it, and I smell fuel. This little plastic fitting somewhere, whether it's the hose itself that's leaking. I'll have to keep an eye on that. It might be like McCulloch's nonsense with their formed hose going through the tank. Well, we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Got oil in it. Let's take this damn chain brake off. Or the cover, I should say. So I don't accidentally, cut a hole through it with a sprocket. That'd be kind of stupid on a saw like this, wouldn't it? I try to avoid stupid where I can. Okay. What do we got to lose? Ho ho ho. Okay. I'm not going to smoke the clutch. Yeah. There's obviously some moisture and residual fuel and crap burning off. She is pumping oil. You figure out why that band is jamming up. I'm assuming there's adjustment under here somewhere that I can make. We'll come back. Well, I don't think I've been this pissed off in quite some time. At least not where a chainsaw is concerned. So that clip of it running is that's all we're going to get. Wouldn't you know it, when I got that sprocket, I think, freed up. I don't know, because I can't test it. This module took a dump. Went to restart it. Did the drop start. Wah! Spark's gone. Yeah, I've checked all the stuff. Don't leave any suggestions in the comments thinking that I haven't thought of it, because unless you've got a magic wand to wave, I put the module back on that one. Gee, what do you know? Now those coils won't spark either. There's nothing wrong with the switch. Tested that, unplugged it, tried again. Nah. Nope, that module ran for all of whatever that is, a minute and a half, whatever the heck the video shows, and it decided, well, I might as well just join all my brothers in the graveyard. So, I can honestly say that that has to be one of the worst modules in terms of reliability that I have ever come across. So I'm batting 0 for 3 basically at this point. So yeah, not terribly impressed. What I can say is the amount of money I have spent trying to fix one of these, I could have bought one of the overpriced runners off of eBay already. So keep that in mind. If you're absolutely dead set on having one of these, like I have been, and am seriously reassessing that decision, yeah. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. If it was 20 years ago, I'm mad enough it would be getting smashed up with a splitting maul right now. But thankfully, with age comes a slight bit of wisdom. Not much. So, yeah. I guess, I don't know. I don't know if I took a big flaming dump in the chainsaw god's cornflakes or what, but this thing's going to go back out to the wood pile and sit there a while longer. I thought we were going to get some video of it cutting. Guess not. So, to be continued. What can I say? Well, that sure as hell isn't what I had in mind. Yeah, what a minute of runtime. And then, poof. I wish I had that on video. I got that kind of chain brake all loosened up. Or I think is loose enough. There was a little bit of grease and crap packed in there, and minor adjustment on the one anchor screw. And I thought, okay, we're good to go. And I knew it had leaked some fuel out of the gas cap, and I was afraid some had gotten back to the carb there. So I just squeezed the trigger and was going to drop start it, clear it out, and then start the camera. And it literally, and you know, if you've ever run a piece of equipment when the coil just goes, you know what it sounds like. And I didn't want to believe it. I'm like, nah, there's no way. There's no freaking way. Well, there is a way, because that's exactly what happened. So, again, it was all off camera. Went ahead and took it off, tried adjusting the gap on the pickup to the flywheel, checked all the wires, made sure there wasn't some stupid little thing, unplugged that ignition switch, all of that. I even took it off, put that pickup module back on that other saw. No dice. So, tested good for the seller. Worked out great for him or her. But it's not like I can go back to them, you know. It is what it is. They delivered exactly what they said it was. Just happened to fail when I tried to run it the second time. So, anyway, I truly don't know what I'm going to do with that. That saw, I am so done with it. I'm done throwing money, you know, for no good reason, because I've got nothing to show for it other than a whole bunch of spare parts. Got a lot of spare parts. So, problem is, everybody's 610 seems to have the same problem. So, you know, wish Echo had done something a little bit different. I wish they'd kept the part available. I guess maybe they did for a while. I don't know. But, yeah. It's a JEC module, and when you search online, you don't come up with much. There's numerous twin-cylinder things. I've been looking at this Briggs. Well, it's a Chinese coil, but it's a 394891. But the shape is all wrong. Like, God, is there any way I can adapt it in there? But the way these Echoes, they drop the leg on the lamination, it's stepped. And the way these are set up, that coil is cast around the lamination. There's no way to get it apart without destroying the coil. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But it was absolutely not how I'd intended that video to go. And in the intro, when I said sorry for the clickbait, I thought it was going to be some cutesy clever thing to make you guys think it didn't run, and then it did. No, it was a statement of irritation. That's what it turned into. So anyway, that's fun and games that come with collecting old chainsaws, I'm afraid.